Hey guys, what's up? I'm Matthew Shazman, and I know what you're probably thinking, what the fuck is going on here? But don't worry, I will clarify what's going on in a second. So, here's the idea that I have. I decided that, given the type of content that I do, I don't have, the occasion to, or the space to talk with you guys, usually, because I release a new video, or maybe I do an announcement, but all that I do is scripted, I have to follow a script. So I actually, I try to respond to the comments usually, but when I'm like in the worst periods, when I'm really busy with the animations, I can't even respond actively to the comments. And that's also because, this is really funny, but I actually can't reach the fucking keyboard. I'm not kidding. Because, let's say that I'm drawing as usual on my giant-ass Wacom tablet on my desk. I barely can reach the keyboard. The keyboard is like crammed behind the tablet, the giant tablet. And I barely can reach it to use, the shortcuts for my, like the brush, the selection tool and stuff. And so if I want to respond to the comments, I have to close my Wacom tablet, put it away, and bring the keyboard in front, which is ridiculous. So making a podcast, maybe to respond to some comments that I read in the past, is way more easy because I can do that without, interrupting what I'm doing. And, creativity is not something that you can stop. Sometimes I have to finish an entire scene, even if I'm hungry, because I had this thing that I have to finish a scene, and I'm not in peace with myself until I've finished to color a character or doing an animation or whatever it is that I'm doing. And with this podcast, I would like to tell you what I think about games and stuff that is about the entire industry. And it's true that in my animations, I kinda give you my idea of what I think about a certain game, because all the jokes that I make are actually a commentary about the game itself. They're not like jokes and that's it. If I make fun of something, it's because maybe I don't like an aspect of the game, so making fun of it is kinda pointing that out, That's awesome and all, but that's still limited, I give you some parody, some satiric commentary about something, but I would like to tell you way more stuff. So this will be also an opportunity to sometimes engage you guys in decisions about some things that happen in my cartoons that maybe I would like to have your feedback. And also I could use this space to give you some updates on my cartoons. And I feel like there's a lack of communication between us. Some people also ask me to do like a Twitch stream, but here's the problem with the Twitch stream. I love to do that, but first of all, my working schedule is all over the place because I basically work all the time, but my schedule is not fixed. I work during the night. I go to sleep when I'm exhausted, so it will be difficult to arrange like a Twitch stream. But more importantly, I am too fucking concentrated when I'm working on my cartoons, so I cannot say anything. I just work because I'm super concentrated, and I always fear that I can spoil the jokes. And I actually recorded myself many times, especially during the Doom parody. It's not easy because I feel like the pressure of someone watching you. And yeah, it's not easy, but I have some clips, actually very long clips, that I can show you guys maybe in the future, maybe in a making of. But yeah, the problem is that when I'm working on a new parody, if I do a Twitch stream, I'm working on a scene, but I'm afraid that I can spoil you the entire jokes, because I'm always like jumping from a scene to another to make adjustments and stuff. So, you know, in my parodies, almost every scene has a joke, like a visual joke or something similar. So I really, I fear that I could spoil you the entire scene. And when you're then watching the cartoon, you don't have the same reaction to the joke. But anyway, so to wrap up this first part, I wanted also to say that this is also an occasion for me to speak a little more English, because I, as some of you know, I live in Italy, and in Italy I have no one to speak English with, and the only time that I speak English is in my videos. So yeah, so this could be an occasion to exercise. And also remember that this thing that I'm doing doesn't change anything on what I'm doing right now. If I do like a podcast once a month, maybe, if you guys want me to do this, it doesn't take up the space of my animations, because I talk for 20 minutes maybe, but then I go back to work, and this doesn't change the schedule at all. This is something extra. So let's go quick now on the second topic that I want to talk about real quick, and it's remasters. Because the other day I was like thinking about the games that are coming out recently, and so I noticed that there are so many remasters going on, and I'm kind of like thinking, do I like these remasters? Do I want them actually? And I'm kind of in the middle, because okay, so Call of Duty 4 remaster is going to come up, and yeah, I know it's bullshit that they made that Infinity Warfare that you have to pre-order and stuff, but I was just simply wondering if I would like actually sincerely want to play again Call of Duty 4. And yes, I kind of want to play it again, but I'm also thinking if it will hold up to the fact that it's an old game. And also I haven't played Call of Duty for a long time, and I fear that maybe having to play against the AI and all these soldiers like spawning in an infinite manner, it could be, you know, some of those moments where you play an old game and you're like, I thought it was better than I remembered it, you know? And so I wanted to know what you guys think. And it's ironic because from now until the release of the Dark Souls 3 cartoon, I will not have the time to play anything, of course. But, you know, I still love to know the opinions of people. And even if I can play the game right now, I'm kind of thinking about stuff, and I want to share my thoughts with you. And you know what felt like a little bit of a remaster too? The new DLC for Dark Souls 3. It's awesome. I will not be able to play it probably, because there's too much stuff to do here. But the scenario of the DLC is basically very similar to the painting in Dark Souls 1. And it kind of, again, makes me think, okay, they did something very similar, you know, nothing new on the table. And also I saw some of the reviews, and they are very, you know, average, but it still looks awesome, and I can't wait to play it. But I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not like a new area, a completely new. I mean, it's a new area, of course, but it's very similar to the Ariami's painting in the first one. Also, there's Skyrim remastered. Well, I actually didn't finish Skyrim. I played a couple of hours back in the day, and I never finished it. And I noticed in the community that a lot of people is pissed about Skyrim Remasters because you can use the mods and basically make a better game already right now. And but because I didn't play Skyrim, I didn't finish Skyrim entirely back in the day. I'm kind of thinking, maybe if I play a remastered version, I don't have to lose a lot of time to install mods and mods and mods. I can take that and get in the game fast. But then you watch the trailer and I feel like the graphics are not that super awesome. It's been like 5 years since Skyrim came out, and I don't feel like the graphics in the trailer are that good. I'm like, okay. And by the way, I played Morrowind back in the day a lot, more than Skyrim actually. And so when people puts a game out after 5 years, you expect to have a big like a revolution in terms of the graphics upgrades. And by the trailer, I don't think it's that of a big change. But then, to link to the next topic actually, when you watch the trailer for the Nintendo Switch and you see the guy playing Skyrim Remastered on a fucking tablet, because the Nintendo Switch is a tablet, you're wondering like, well, you can't like make something super complex like the graphics in Battlefield and make it run on a fucking tablet. That's impossible. So it makes sense that maybe they had to try to make it optimized for working also on a console that's big as a tablet. So, the Nintendo Switch. This is the last topic that I want to tackle. I watched the trailer and I had like the biggest smile ever. I am not a Nintendo fanboy. I usually like buy a Nintendo console when the console is already dying. Like the Wii U, I bought a Wii U 1 year ago, and it was already super cheap with used games. And so yeah, I watched the trailer and I had like the biggest smile ever because you see something new, and I actually want this to succeed. Don't get me wrong, absolutely. But I'm kind of skeptical for some things that I saw in the trailer and some ideas. For example, Nintendo has always been in these past years known for cutting corners on the hardware side. For example, the GameCube, the Wii actually was basically the hardware of the GameCube with little improvements. And that's because from an industrial point of view, you save a lot of money by using the same hardware and changing only little things. You actually save a lot of money, but you rebrand something. And it's true, because the Wii was actually basically the hardware of the GameCube. That's why the games were compatible also. And so, Nintendo is doing something like way more ballsy. But knowing the history of Nintendo, I'm kind of worried that they can actually put in that tablet something that is at least good as the Wii U. Because the Wii U is pretty big. So imagine to equal the power of the Wii U in an even smaller size. I'm kind of worried, since also in the trailer you can see that when the guy is outside, the footage from Zelda is lagging a lot, like stuttering. And for me, the fact that the game runs smoothly is very important, so I'm kind of worried about that. But again, the fact that they are working with Nvidia makes me think that they probably have some aces up their sleeves, because Nvidia is very good to create tablets like the Tegra, whatever it's called, like the Shield and stuff like that. They did a great job, so as long as they work with them, I think they can figure out how to pack a lot of horsepower even in a tablet. But the whole idea of the Nintendo Switch, it's new and it's innovative, But I think that if they're aiming to make something as popular as the Wii, I think that's probably not gonna happen, because the Wii was so intuitive. Everyone could play the Wii, even my parents that they never played the game before, you know. But with a Nintendo Switch, you have to do the thing and put the pads on the side. There's too much stuff that you have to do, you know. And also, if you lose that console when you're around, you've lost so much money, and you're left with the dock station at home, and you're like, well, shit. I am a little skeptical, but we'll see. Also, about the trailer, so the idea of the Nintendo Switch is nice. It's new, actually, so it's good. But all the example that you see in the trailer kind of makes me think that I personally would never do those things that they are doing. And I'm kind of confused also about the target audience, because I am 28 and the guys in the trailer look like maybe 30 years old, something like that. And so, for example, the first guy goes outside with the dog, and he brings the console with him. I don't know if I will do that, because when I'm outside, I kind of try to use that moment to not be in front of a monitor, you know. And also, for example, you're on a bus, but do you have the time to play like an open world game when you're on a bus? I don't know. Or on an airplane. How many times you're on an airplane? Also, the guys that are on the Volkswagen, they're playing Mario Kart, and I love Mario Kart 8. I fucking love it. And by the way, I won also a tournament of Mario Kart 8 here in my city. In March, I arrived first, and I won 3DS. It was so funny. Oh my god. And yeah, so since I love Mario Kart 8 so much, I see these guys playing on the Volkswagen, and you see the tablet is like on an arm, on a mounted arm, and I'm thinking, would you get that when you're buying the Nintendo Switch, or do you have to like buy it separately? It's like confusing. I you know, you see the trailer and you're like, oh, that's cool, but then you're thinking if that will be easy to do, you know, because the trailers try to, the marketing tries to make things look simple, but maybe it's not that simple. We will see. And also the scene when the guys are playing basketball. I played basketball in the past, and when I'm finished playing, I don't usually like play something. I just want to go to my house, have a shower. I'm not like with my dirty ass hands gonna play with my friends on a tablet, you know. I just want to go home and take a shower, and then eventually play with my friends. So that's, you know, a little bit unrealistic maybe, for me, in my opinion. And the last thing about the trailer that I wanted to say is that also there's this girl that actually looks like she's 35 for some reason, I don't know, and she's playing Mario on the TV, and I don't know what you guys think, and I would love to hear your thoughts, but I really wish that Mario will be a new Mario 64, because I played Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, I like them, but I still prefer the Mario 64 style, that you are like in an open area and you can go whatever you like. I don't like very much that linear path of Mario Galaxy, so I really wish that the time is right to do a new Mario 64. A lot of time has passed, so I think it will be so perfect, and I wish that would be a new Mario 64. What do you guys think? So, guys, this is really everything that I want to tackle in this episode. I don't know when I will do something similar, but also I want to know your opinion. I want to know from you guys if you like this, if you don't like this, and if you like this, I will try to do this again when I have some time. Again, this is not going to change my schedules. I'm doing this, but I could be in the kitchen cooking some pancakes, you know. It's not something that takes me so much time. Of course, right now my priority will be to work on the Dark Souls 3 parody, but you know, maybe I could do another podcast between now and December, January, if you like it. And I could also give you a heads up on how the cartoon is going. So yeah, this is all. Let me know what you guys think. Cheers, guys.